didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Everything fine? Greetings.
What? Greetings!
Hello? Salutations. How'd you do?
What do you want?
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him. Barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes, even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. And he didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
What?
What do you want?
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know you.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go, now. No talking to the prisoner.
A bit scared of going against the Saint. The enemy have fed you their propaganda.
Ah! But what if she's truly an anointed Verde?
Ah, don't worry about it. The Witcher will take care of everything.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Greetings. It seems we'll be slaughtering squirrels again.
Surprised! They have a hand in every rebellion, every evil cause.
You know me, I'm not prejudiced. But I don't get it. What's wrong with those non-humans?
Ah, they're alien races. We'll never understand them.
Have you heard? They've killed Demavend.
and Foltest of Temeria.
Hush! That's allowed. Henselt can be touchy. You'd best keep quiet about that.
What's a witcher doing here?
Surely they hired him to take care of the wraiths from the battlefield, and that rebel.
I can understand the wraiths, but the girl?
He killed 2 kings. You think he can't handle a usurper?
So?
surprised to see a dwarf on human leash. Got a well-thought-out slur ready and waiting. Go on, surprise me.
You're a little tense.
Tense. That's a good one. I, odd-looking human, am a prime mercenary, a sapper. I'm not tense by definition.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines. I can fucking throw a boat bridge across a river in half a day. Digging ditches is relaxing, that's what I meant.
Got any spare parts from those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure. Why wouldn't I? If I could.
Something's brewing.
Trouble. Looking for something?
What is it?
Another armor. I wonder where my stash is. I hope this stash came with me and was not left behind into chapter 1. That would suck.
Morons. Hello? Damn it. Salutations. Ha!
What's going on in here? Society is sleeping. That's cool.
I am Myron, Master Apothecary in King Henselt's service.
Geralt.
Geralt. Provenance and profession known only to him, so be it. How can I help you?
I want to stock up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
A prescription?
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain medicaments.
So what does he sell for me? This is interesting. He's like fucking selling a quest item.
I'll gladly see you, mutants. Do not disturb.
The road show. So, journal.
We'll talk later, Geralt.
Dice.
Aye. Dice.
Who else plays around here?
There's Civic, Madame Carol and Lesota. But they're masters. They'll only play you if you beat us.
Maybe some...
Not gonna do any playing for now. Just exploring.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
I guess this guy will have my stash. check here.
Hello.
What's going on over here? Damn, carrying again too much. Can I have a fucking stash?
Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
What is this? Is this tent for a moment? I guess that's a no.
Damn it! This is a brothel, not a military camp. I am your humble servant.
What? Hopefully convenient. Whoa. A lot of juicy things. Nope. No laptop today also, mate. Yeah, my mic working better today also, or is it worse today?
Aye.
Okay. Well, at least now it seems you can actually hear me, so... Come on.
We've not dealt with a witcher before.
Okay, that's okay. Damn, I have a feeling that there is no fucking chest in here where I can put my things, and that would suck.
I could buy you and your swords. Rabble.
Hello. Damn it. Salutations.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Otherwise I will be walking rest of this campaign.
Henselt awaits you. We shall speak later.
Guess I need to talk to the king first. Maybe then something will progress and the king will say, "Hey girl, I have a tent and everything ready. And I brought your stash also." Wishful thinking.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
I find it hard to wean myself off life.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty,
I have never met anyone quite as talented at surviving as you. I took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I'll say it again. Impressive. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Lucas. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
Mages have a natural tendency to disappear into thin air once in a while. Why is anyone concerned?
Maybe they wonder if witches locked in dungeons possess the same capacity. You're avoiding the subject, which means it's uncomfortable for you. Have it your way, I shan't press. But I'll ask one more question, if I may.
Of course, Your Excellency.
I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Merigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
I'm not sure why the acquaintances of a sorceress would interest a Nilfgaardian ambassador.
Many things interest me. Art, for example. A very interesting statuette was delivered to me today. A peculiar piece. Elusive, sensuous. It forces one to think. Even a monster slayer might not be indifferent to the beauty entrapped within.
Maybe, but I'm afraid I don't have time to admire art.
Do you have any other queries? I have some matters to which I must attend.
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
I need to know everything.
Magic will not help you. I'm very well protected against such attempts.
Wow. Well, that sucks. I guess I will try persuasion.
Spoiled my day. Bloody hell.
Didn't know he's protected and Witcher's magic a bit different than the sorcerer's one? How did they know how to protect against Witcher's magic? Very interesting. He must be more than just a mere ambassador. Let's see.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you...
I find
Yes, yes.
my
There.
full test was why do you
I heard.
made?
You have it.
Of course.
I met.
Perhaps
Then assume.
I'm not sure why made.
Do you?
Why are you
I'm not.
what's the Emperor's envoy doing here?
The law is in good.
You sure they're that big a secret? I mean, they could be important to me.
I can reveal one thing. The Emperor was very moved to hear the White Wolf had returned. He asked me to investigate the matter personally and submit a report.
Why do I interest him?
He didn't say. His Imperial Majesty keeps his motivations to himself.
I saw you with full test before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
I saw you with full test before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Justice.
A slippery thing, I'd say. It really depends on your point of view. So, you claim you did not kill Foltest. Do you know who did?
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedweni saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tarsaville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
What does the plague got to do with it? But, and yeah, it's a nice saying.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Wow.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
if you will.
Oh, everybody wants to talk. Okay, I want to, like, you know, find my stash. Like, seriously. I'm tired of walking slow, I want to run.
Spoiled my day. Bloody hell.
Look at that, boys.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
Time will tell.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve. I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into Draugrs.
Draugrs? Is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them. Apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears in a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's Curse is a 4th-level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's Curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood. Best done at midnight, surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's Curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the Great Encyclopedia of Curses, Spells and Prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tessard de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
Quite a tome. Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Findabair, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Covey. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevissig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death. We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it. If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy, the minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
You're gonna help me, Deathmold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll meet him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Well, didn't he want to be a fucking friend?
What? No, hello, good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass, nothing.
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf. Will you take some tea? It's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe. You must know a lot about the Wild Hunt, as one of the reigning majesties among mages.
I simply cannot concern myself with folk tales about corpses flying about on intensely emaciated steeds.
The Wild Hunt's no myth.
walking like this?
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coin.
Somebody help me.
Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging around the tents like idiots.
Where are these coins from? If there wasn't a single one when they were pitching camp. I smell a nice.
I wish I could increase some more of my carrying capacity.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Let it be known far and wide that the woman known as Saskia, a rebel and troublemaker, is not of the human kind. She is an homunculus, conceived by the sorceresses Philippa Eilhart and Sabrina Glevissig, from Mandrake, Seaman and Brimstone in the belly of a man. As such, she is an unnatural being, the enemy of men and gods. Where are you?
Okay, nice information.
Audrey, where are you?
Fuck, stop screaming.
What do you want?
I heard you calling out for Audrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot.
Audrey, where are you? Audrey, where are you?
Why do they do that? I hate that in games. I just hate it. Damn, I can't remember now. Did I say before that when I finished talking with that guy? Bad static, like me speaking as bad static, or the sound of the game itself? Okay, I will check.
What else am I to do? What do you want?
I checked it. What's wrong exactly? Like, What headset are you using?
To talk. I just arrived.
What do you want to know?
Henselt has no sorcerers at court.
Indeed, and he won't.
How do you know?
Wasn't for naught he burned that Sabrina Glen. Whatever. Won't take on another after her. Deathmold would never agree to it anyway.
Strange custom. Deathmold has more to say than the king.
How should I know? Sabrina's dead, and that's that. Some mourn her. Most just couldn't give a goat's arse. What do you want?
To talk. I just arrived.
What do you...
Think you can beat Eddern?
Can we ever?
It won't be easy. They say Saskia's gathered quite a force around Vergen.
What force? A band of short-asses, peasant rabble and a few elves. Don't forget, they'll be dealing with a regular army.
So what are you waiting for? Why aren't you at Vergen's gates?
The ploughing fogs cut us off from Eddern. Just yesterday, a company tried to get to the other side. Only 3 men returned. What do you want?
To talk.
What do you want?
This place worth staying around?
The company's all right. All lads with balls as far as I know.
I've noticed that. And the rest?
What rest?
Nobles, Deathmold, the king.
Can't complain. The Lords aren't too lofty. Deathmold keeps the peace, great mage that he is. And our king's the best. Long live King Henselt!
Yeah, long live.
What else am I to do?
What do you want?
I collect old coins.
Here in the camp? Are you daft?
I heard there are some overseas coins floating around, squares with a fish on them or something.
Don't know nothing about that. Fuck off. What do you want?
Wow, serious.
I heard you calling out for Audrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot. Audrin, where are you? Audrin, where are you?
Bit scared of going against the sea. The enemy have fed you their propaganda.
Where are
But what
you?
if she's truly an anointed virgin?
Don't worry about it. The Witcher will take care of everything. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Audrin, where are you?
God damn it, those fucking guys screaming here. Shut the fuck up.
So?
Okay. I guess I can sell them
So?
all. I don't need it. Oh yeah, well balanced silver dagger, well, superior well balanced silver. Rusty. Don't need rusty. Go away, rusty. Damn, I'm still full. Oh yeah. Oh my god, can I buy it back? I guess I don't really need to buy it back. Not gonna use anything else besides Chiron's trophy. Oh yeah, chunk. I need to sell that also.
So?
Then I can run at least. Okay, now I need to find this goddamn statue.
What is it, Witcher?
I like to get my bearings once in a while.
We all do.
Will you answer some questions for me?
If I know how to. And if I can.
The sorceress named Sheila.
She's just arrived.
What for?
I've no clue. Do you ever know with witches? I mean, they never do what they say they're doing.
Could she become Henselt's sorceress?
Our king's already got an advisor for magic, and Detmold don't like competition. He likes sorceresses, even less.
What else am I to do?
What is it, Witcher?
I like to get my bearing.
We all.
Will you...
If I...
I heard not everyone likes Henselt.
To be liked by everyone, you need not to have a mind of your own. And Henselt's got one.
Put it this way. More and more people don't like how he thinks.
We agreed to speak freely.
I've learned of a plot.
I promised I'd answer every question I know how and every question I can. That's a question I cannot answer.
Shorter than
What is it, Witcher?
I like to...
Yvonne.
You from Kedwin?
Like me father and grandfather before me?
Know what they say about you in Edirn?
Folk always got something to say about their neighbours.
Henselt wants to conquer Edirn. What would you expect them to say?
There are kingless in Edirn now. They could use a good ruler.
They've got someone to rule. You don't need to meddle.
Don't be naive. The world's no sandbox. Though come to think of it, the stronger barons reign in the sandbox as well.
I'm done with this.
What is it, Witcher?
Can I speak freely?
If you want to be sly, best you step away.
I'm looking for someone with a square coin.
Why's that?
I can only tell someone who has one.
You got one?
No.
Then don't ask, for you'll learn nothing. What is it, Witcher?
Who's this Audrin you're calling out for? A Kedweni god of some sort?
Audrin, a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone and got lost. If you find him, tell him we're waiting.
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Audrin. Nobody quite like that con.
Audrin, where
Greetings.
How's service under Henselt?
See anybody complaining? And we don't like busybodies.
I'm done with this
Greetings.
place. Idiot. Bloody
Here,
comet.
boy.
Square coins. And that fucking fog. As long as they pay us, I'll sit it out.
Here, boy. Audrin.
Who do I spy if not the famed Geralt of Rivia?
You seem to know me, but I have no idea who you are.
And you're worse off for that, for I can make you even more famous.
You write ballads or something?
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organising knightly tourneys. A swordmaster like you must be eager to show off his skills. Knightly tournaments are a pastime for real men.
Does King Henselt have any interests besides fighting?
We value knightly tradition in Kedwin. Only duels in the arena let a knight stay in good form and hone his skills.
Aldrin! King of Kedwin, sovereign of Lormark. Aldrin!
Better find this Aldrin quickly before the fucking guys are screaming here.
What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
Nice.
Let me buy you a beer.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
What do you know about the Virgin of Edda?
No one's ploughed her.
I'm serious.
They say she killed a dragon. Those Eternians have gone silly about her.
I heard the story about the dragon is true.
What of it? That don't mean she should be crowned queen.
True, but people follow her.
Folks are fools and like freaky things.
Saskia's a freak.
Maidenhood intact and hunting dragons. Ever heard of a stranger lass? What do you want?
Let me buy...
Oh.
Deathmold summoned me.
Oh, fuck.
What are you afraid of?
Hard enough to get inside Deathmold's quarters, but bloody impossible to leave.
I'm sober. I think I'll be able to find the door.
You won't scoff if you'd seen the broken bones, the gouged out eyes, or men so crazy they didn't recognize their own mothers. It's true that Deathmold tortures anyone who wrongs him, even in the slightest. They say the sorcerer made Henselt burn Sabrina at the stake. Deathmold's so strong at Henselt's side, it's a bad thing. Very bad. What do you want?
Let me...
All right.
I'm looking for work.
With me?
Maybe Henselt needs a witcher.
Henselt needs a brain.
I heard his soldiers love him.
Back in the day, yes, Henselt was like a brother. In war, he drank what we did, ate the same grub, and ploughed the same horse as us.
When did that change?
When he started believing he's invincible.
He had to give up on Edda years ago.
What of it? They convinced him he hadn't lost. Get it? It was all that witch's fault. See? And he believed them. Had the witch killed till she was dead. Now he's all important. La-di-da. He's just not the same Henselt. But you'll find work, I wager. All kinds of monstrosities prowl the ravines. What do you want?
Seen any square coins around here?
Square coins and white mice are good signs you had enough of the booze. I need to find me mate. Let me be. What do you want?
I heard you calling for Aldrin.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so I called out. Got a problem with that?
I used to know a man named Aldrin.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Odrin never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like ploughing without a woman.
Plowing without the woman? Okay. Guess it's fun, but... Oh, for fuck's sake, shut up!
Aldrin! Aldrin!
I know you.
Aye, we met in Vizima.
I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your wrath. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
I hold no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it. And good luck.
What is it?
I heard there are some lovely ladies around here.
I heard the same.
Only heard?
Left me fiancé at home. Gave me word I'd be true.
Oh, and I'm burning it, what the fuck? So I cannot talk with him anymore?
What you want?
I think I'm being followed.
Very likely.
Who is it and why?
Death Mold's men, they're everywhere. Word is they're onto some plot, but that's all I know.
Why can you only talk with them once and cannot ask anything more? Like, seriously.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
Okay, so where the fuck is brothel here? Like, they're talking like there is some village here or something. But I clearly don't see anything.
Greetings.
Witcher. What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Here, boy.
How's service under Henselt?
See anybody complaining? And we don't like busybodies.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I
Maybe
to do?
behind this door there
This
is a
mist's
fucking...
driving me crazy.
Examine? What to examine? Protect military secrets. Oh.
Seems we'll be slaughtering squirrels again. Surprised! They have a hand in every rebellion, every evil.
Okay, this was the...
Hello.
Trouble.
Okay, those are arm wrestlers. Blacksmith.
What do you want?
No, I don't know. Not at least right now. Okay, what is this? Okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything.
Hey. Ha!
What do you want?
How's the mood?
Food and drink are good, and the ploughing tent's well staffed. Fighting men don't really need anything more.
Really?
Leave me be, father!
Leave you be! Your life's at stake! Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you.
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
Wow.
Yeah.
Drama. Okay, this is the herb guy.
Leave me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chatter.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
This is a brothel, not a military camp.
Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda's parables? Then spare an oren for his humble followers.
Okay. I can spare you 32 orens, be rich.
Good luck. Thank you. Please accept this booklet, which will teach you how to live a worthy life. Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
Always better to talk business over a tankard. Let me buy a round.
All the same to me.
Getting sad drunk?
Mm-hmm. My son's decided to kill himself. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Cidaris. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
Lieutenant Avid? Who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
They're going to duel to the death?
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and him said don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Nothing like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The duellers really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Cidaris, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out.
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honour. But what gives honour to a corpse?
Yeah.
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there won't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenary's tent. You'll know him when you see him. Going to the slaughter like a pig for a feast, and there's naught I can do.
Oh yeah, now I kinda need to... 3 talents? Where did they get so much? That's cool. Time to go and put some in here also. So what road did I want to go anyway? So this unlock the ability to counter opponent's blows. Yeah, that I would like. And this is nice. What is this here? Sword damage, nice ass. What is this? Damage reduction. Yeah. Gonna take this. Wow. Insta kill. That's nice. Then I need this also. Things are looking good, babe.
Going to the slaughter like a pig for a feast. Well, there's naught I can do.
So what is here? Oh, I can go down here. What the hell? I wonder what I will do here.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Because I got old, okay? Nice campfire. I'll be right back, babe. Bathroom break.
Take care. Take care. Take care. Take care. Take care. Take care. Take care.
Boy. There is some hard rain happening. So, I should actually check something. What kind of quests do I have obtained?
Here, boy. Odrin. Odrin. Here, boy. Odrin.
Odrin! Here, boy! Odrin! 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 Odrin!
Still looking for
Here,
coins.
boy!
What else am I to do?
Odrin!
Mists drive me crazy.
Odrin!
Get up, you piss pump. Your friends are worried sick about you.
What? Where am I? What am I doing here? This is strange.
Are you Aldrin?
Aldrin, that's right. And that one was a cunt runt. Not a proper her, you know. I was all la-dee-da, I'll plough you nice, I says. And she done scream at me, like a bruxa.
Listen, Aldrin, you're so drunk a single spark and you be a torch. Now straighten up and shut up or the guards won't let you in the camp.
So I says, square schmur, what square? What the fuck fist do you mean? I wanna play. And this cunt's prating on about square fish.
Tell me about the square fish later. We gotta get you back to your friends. They're worried about you.
Me mates? Ulf? Ulf, me brother, where is he? Ulf? Ulf?
Calm down and try not to puke on the guards.
What was he doing here? Okay, this thing is going far. Huh? What the hell?
Guess they'll never
Holy shit, they explode. Wow, now I'm carrying too much. Holy shit.
Calm down and stand up straight.
Down. Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm not going where I'm not going. I'm going.
Halt! What's that corpse you want to drag into the camp?
Private Aldrin. He's sick.
Looks like he slept in a vat full of booze. It smells like he fell out of a dwarf's arsehole.
Why, you limp arse prick? You saying I stink? Come here!
Aldrin, shut up. All right. Aldrin, come on.
Where do all these drugs come from? Fuck. And the mice? I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Aldrin. Let's look for your friends.
Uh-huh. See, I'm going to take me a nap right here. You wake me just as soon as you've brought him to me.
Wow. Okay, so where were his friends? Yeah. Mal said it's time to do. Oh yeah, those guys are screaming.
Aldrin!
Now we will get rid of them finally.
Aldrin!
Hello? Why can't I talk with them?
Aldrin!
Aldrin, where are you?
Square coins.
Aldrin,
No,
where
but I
are
cannot
you?
like fucking talk with them.
Aldrin!
Prophet Levion
Aldrin!
support the poor man with a donation. Yet instead of giving the poor man
Aldrin!
give him but half. For the happiness may go to the poor man.
Aldrin!
Maybe if I will take him to them, they will interact somehow.
Aldrin, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you? Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
Wow.
One day, an apprentice came to the Prophet Levion and said, I wanted to make broth for everyone.
One tankard, two tankards, three tankards, four. If you're feeling badly, woozy, barf your guts upon the floor. 5 tankards, 6 tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall neath the table, tear your arse to the stool.
Every day allows you to do something.
10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your prick, it's time to head for home. The cock calls it Dawn's light. Damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well plowed.
Long as they cross, I'd say
Aldrin, let me kiss that mug.
1 tankard, 2 tankard, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor.
What?
5 tankards, 6 tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall neath the table, tear your arse to the stool.
Get out of the way!
What else am I to do? 10 tankards onwards and your guts are like a stone.
Aldrin, stop fucking around and get up.
Head for home.
I need to get this guy somewhere quickly. Where do I need to get him though? Those drunkards are driving me nuts. Hey, but what do you need to do now?
What else am I to do?
What is Camp Canteen?
One tankard, 2 tankard, 3 tankards, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts upon the floor.
This is the bar?
5 tankards, 6 tankards, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall neath the table, tear your arse to the stool. 10 tankards
Okay,
onwards and
must
your
be
guts
the
are like a
this
stone.
place over
Can't
here.
even see your prick, it's time to head for home. The cock calls Dawn's light down, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well plowed.
Going to the slaughter like a pig for a feast.
Beer!
I'm buying.
Ever see a witcher spreading coin around? Well, ever.
A first for me.
It all depends on the company.
Hear that, cocksuckers? Now step the fuck away from my best mate.
Beer inspires great conversation.
No, that was beautiful, what you said.
So, what are we going to converse about?
I'm looking for work. Think Henselt could use a witcher?
Deathmold would make better use of one.
Aye, he'll cut you up into bits and look at them neath a scope. Like a frog.
Shut it. Deathmold's got long arms and even sharper ears.
Henselt trusts Deathmold. I think the king knows what he's doing.
He don't know shite. I stand by it. Deathmold's got him under his thumb.
Quiet down.
Folk are happy, though. That's what's important.
Folk have had Henselt about up to the top of their helmets.
things go on like this, they'll knock his fat arse off that throne. He don't look to his soldiers no more. Forgotten us, the ingrate.
Well, it's no surprise they want to get rid of him, huh?
Audrine, shut it.
Geralt's like a brother. I'll keep no secrets from him.
Who are you talking about?
A knave, greedy and cruel. Kills for pleasure. A son of a bitch has magic armor and plays tough. Thought he could do what he pleased until he caught Deathmold's eye. Now he's hiding. Too bad about them other lads. If Trott's caught, he'll give them all up. Heads'll roll, I tell ya. Some peoples have come together to plot. They wanted me to join them, but I was too busy. And I don't trust this Trott. Them other coiners is alright, but Vincent's a greedy sadist.
Where can I find them?
What you mean where? The brothel, of course. Ask for Whistling Wendy.
I'm not looking for a whore.
Once you have her, pay attention now. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Get it right. Except you won't get the fucker then. Ah, and give her this. I've no use for this coin. Won't buy me no beer. Wendy'll take you to them coiners.
Damn it! This is a brothel, not a military camp.
And that. So where the fuck is that goddamn brothel? Because it clearly is not in this camp. Maybe I should go outside, see the world. I need to stop doing everything like these quests and stuff and just find the goddamn stash. So what is like keeping me down here? I have exactly 300, okay. Superb and silver. I don't need those. I rarely use them. Okay. Now what I need to do is just go here. Up. Go here. And then go here. And see the world, right?
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see two of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
What are they doing there?
It's a common malady. A day don't go by that some dimwit don't sneak out of the camp to go to the gullies.
They may never return.
Anything's possible. But I, for one, hope they just overdid it with the liquor and fell asleep in some bush.
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Damn this rain and mist.
Thought it was here yesterday.
What is that guy looking for?
Not another fucking stone.
Okay, let's see what this camp is all about.
I want to stock up on provisions.
Seek and ye shall find, as the prophet Lebioda would say.
He was a shepherd, had experience in seeking and finding.
You know the good book?
That's worthy of praise.
Any discount on account of that?
No.
The prophet Lebioda encourages the giving of discounts.
I don't recall that verse.
Oral tradition.
Hmm.
And if your neighbor offers you a basket of apples for a ram, say you shall take but half a basket, for 10 more neighbors will come, and 5 of them will offer you 2 baskets of apples for the ram so many covet.
An endless source of wisdom. Browse and choose.
Oh, that was funny actually. Oh, you weren't here? Oh.
Come back, like that cat from the good book.
My save is not far, so I will just reload. Those, you remember at the canteen?
Well, it was here yesterday.
There was a guy who approached me, said like a humble follower of Lebioda or whatever, believer or whatever, and asked money, like Oren, and I gave him some. And he gave me a good book. I wonder if... I never checked actually what is this book about. The good book. So anyways, and the Witcher is taking advantage of the followers now. Anyways, you will see now.
I want to stock up on provisions.
Seek and ye shall find, as the prophet Lebioda would say.
He was a shepherd, had experience in seeking and finding.
You know the good book? That's worthy of praise.
Any discount on account of that?
No.
The prophet Lebioda encourages the giving of discounts.
I don't recall that verse.
Oral tradition.
Hmm.
And if your neighbor offers you a basket of apples for a ram, say you shall take but half a basket, for 10 more neighbors will come, and 5 of them will offer you 2 baskets of apples for the ram so many covet.
An endless source of wisdom. Browse and choose.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, look, I like to access storage. Awesome. Witcher is just priceless. Oh, Dragir armor fragment. That made a lot of space now. Okay.
Browse and choose.
Holy shit. I did some nice roll. 4-5. Give me a 5th 5.
really. I fought some Nilfgaard a few years back.
Oh yeah, I didn't check like what he has for us. Diagrams. Oh, he has nothing.
Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Take an interest in things. Or it will turn out like the mill in Stilton. The one the smith from Jailmouth took over when he married the miller's widow.
Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Well, we should at least object somehow. The spit at the sight of the black ones. Turn our heads away. Hiss on their tents.
Just need to watch that we don't make a mistake.
Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken? Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Greetings.
Welcome an opportunity when it comes.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop. Heard you even have books.
No song, no supper.
Nobody mentioned you speak in proverbs.
A willful man must have his way.
Ah, you're doing this on a bet. How long do you have to go on like this?
Lost time is never again found.
What happens if you lose the bet?
Crows do not pick crows' eyes.
Good luck anyway.
Fortune is easily found, but hard to keep.
I wish you persistence then. Can I see your goods? I'm mainly interested in those books.
Better to ask the way than to go astray.
Books? So he's a bookseller or something? Some interesting... Oh, so he has some books. I like books. Books are good. Diagrams are good also, but no money.
Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Better to ask the way than...
Nice. Very nice.
Nice to be really sure. I fought the Nilfgaard.
So, let's see. The good book to read. What the hell? Why it keeps doing that? We're not gonna read through all this.
We should have our say. Take an interest in things. Or
Find
it
a
will
reef
turn
somewhere and
out
stay
like the
dry.
mill in
Why are you running
Stilton.
about like a headless
The
chicken?
one the smith from Jailmouth took over when he married the miller's widow.
There's far chance of Henselt and Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Well, we should at least object somehow. The spit at the sight of the black ones. Turn our heads away. Hiss
Find a
on
reef
their
somewhere and
tents.
stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Good about laundry.
Oh, the laundry
Find a
won't
reef
dry.
somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Pretty please.
I like how this game... Oh, Dandelion.
Oh,
See
the
what he
laundry
has
won't
to
dry.
say.
I see you finally decided to relax. Have I ever told you I think you lead a very unhealthy life?
You've mentioned it.
Evidently not enough for you to take it to heart. Anyway, the whores are quite decent here.
Maybe some other time.
You worry me.
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I'll find Triss as soon as I've dealt with the assassin.
What about Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. Henselt's camp is abuzz with rumors about the events 3 years ago.
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread faster than the seed of a lascivious baron.
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious. What do you think of Sabrina Glevissig?
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If they didn't meddle, they wouldn't be burned at the stake. They keep whining about the horrors that took place on Thanet Island, about the order of the world being destroyed. But let me ask you, who brought that about, if not them and their scheming?
Heard anything about Letho?
They say he's hiding in the ravines. He's not alone.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He escaped, so what? You're no king, and as such are hardly in danger.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so certain you really want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, or maybe I'll just cut off his head. Have you tried to, approach Ves?
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never rogered a soldier, but on the other, the clean clang of steel against steel at an intimate moment could put off even the most attentive lover. Why do you ask?
I just like to know. I wonder what Sheila's doing in Henselt's camp.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing at the king's side.
How do you know?
She asked me about you.
What did she want to know?
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing, and told her she could smell my fingers if she wanted. But that'd be all she'd get.
And she gave up.
Mm-hmm. See how careful I am?
I don't know about that.
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
Are you Leva?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve, get in line.
Nothing of the sort this time. You were here during Henselt's previous expedition.
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be quick. Half of Henselt's nobility's waiting for this salve. They've all started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home.
The ravines around the camp, they don't look like they were shaped by nature.
They're proof of the great power sorceresses can summon. Sabrina's fireballs scarred the ground for many miles around the battlefield.
I'm interested in that tower.
It's the remnant of a manor sacked long ago. They call it the Tower of Debauchery, since Madame Carol made camp at its foot.
Did many soldiers survive the battle 3 years ago?
But a handful. The rest were just vaporized. Those who could walk dragged those who couldn't. All the survivors were horribly burned. 3 years back, it was the home of Malgat, a healer, and his family. While he helped us tend the wounded, someone murdered his children. Malgat couldn't come to terms with the tragedy and threw himself into the river. The children were buried behind the house. Their graves should still be there.
I'll let you get back to treating all those brave fighting men.
That way.
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Find it somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?
This looks
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
Want to roll a few rounds of dice poker?
I'll play you just as soon as you thrash Civic.
I'll be back.
Oh,
Well, well, a witch. How?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
Sounds all right.
Ask away, then. What would you like to talk about?
Anything interesting going on in the camp?
Soldiers are scared shitless, what with this battle approaching. They'd rather drink themselves silly than let us honest whores make some coin. Is that interesting? I doubt it.
Not raring to fight, are they?
They might have been eager at first, but the longer we sit here, the less lively they become. Fighting's like ploughing. Lust for one, and you lust for the other.
oh, the laundry won't.
Well, well, a witcher. How can...
I wanted to talk.
We're no...
Sounds all right.
Ask away. What would you like to talk?
I wouldn't mind knowing what you think of Henselt.
I'm a madam. What can I know about the king?
I seem to remember that madams and innkeepers know everything.
He used to come here to plough, to develop a camaraderie with the fighting men like, but that was just a phase. Most likely only ploughs sweet smelling ladies now.
Oh, the...
Well, how...
Why would anybody want to plow non-sweet smelly ladies?
Sounds all right.
Ask, what would you...
Heard of the Virgin of Edirn?
Hasn't everyone?
Any thoughts?
Oh yes, a maturing woman like that never been ploughed. Her head's bound to be muddled. We'll have peace when she drops her sword to grab a nice healthy prick instead.
Oh, the laundry won't dry.
Well, how can...
I'm looking for a whore.
We've got plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
I've got the Orans, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
That's a lot for a whore.
Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken? Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken? Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken? Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken? Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken? Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken? Find a reef somewhere and stay dry. Why are you running about like a headless chicken?